Welcome to another action-packed episode of Big E TV, openly exploring and sharing hunting on both sides of the fence. Join us each week as we travel to destinations both open range and on preserves and ranches, and follow along as we compare hunts on both sides of the fence. Big E and his team of professional outfitters will share with you the importance of all hunting destinations and the importance of hunters standing together to support each other's freedoms and choices, and your right to choose for yourself. This is the freedom our country was founded on, and a freedom we must defend. No hidden truths, no secrets, just straightforward hunting on both sides of the fence. This is Big E TV.
Big E TV is brought to you by Big E Outfitters. If you ain't hunting with Big E, you ain't hunting big. And supported by Wisconsin River Whitetail Ranch, the Rudolph Ranch in Northern Buck, located in beautiful northern Wisconsin, and Warthog Safaris, South Africa's premier hunt destination.
Also proudly supporting Gander Mountain, ExcellentCases.com, Outdoor Edge Knives and Cutlery, TrueFire, Releases and Broadhead. Travel and show apparel for the Big E Outfitters team is proudly provided by Legendary Whitetails.
Hey folks, welcome to another great episode of Big E TV. This week we are hunting up in New Brunswick, Canada with the Dorn family at Outback Sporting Lodge. We're going to be hunting some black bears. This is great scenery. We had a great drive up this week. I would recommend that anywhere you go, if you got the opportunity to drive, that you take advantage of that. And we seen some great scenery on the way up, didn't we?
We did. We saw a moose downtown Bangor, Maine. Last
right
spot you figure you'd see one, downtown Bangor, Maine.
Well, Brandon and I are both going after black bears. This will be the first bear for each of us. And so I guess we got to come up with a plan on how we're going to go out and tackle this hunt.
The first night we actually flipped a coin. You were the lucky winner. So Dad actually got to hunt with his bow. The first night I ran the camera for him. And didn't have much luck that night, did we?
No, the weather was pretty bad. It was raining, and so ended up second night, weather was real good. Baits were all hit in the morning.
Yep. It was a good feeling all throughout the whole day. And since I got to run the camera the first night, I got to use the bow the second night. And I ended up having a nice bear come in. It took a little while to decide, whether I wanted to take it or not. I knew it wasn't the biggest bear, but he had some really cool markings on him that made me decide I wanted to take him.
Good. What we decided to do was to go out and actually set up in a stand together, and we were going to switch off filming. So we flipped coin the first night, and I got to go out and be the shooter, but we didn't see anything. The weather wasn't cooperating. So the second night now, when we went out, Brandon actually was the shooter, and we just had a good feeling about it all day long.
Yeah, we went out that day checking baits and resetting baits. Most of I think probably about 90% of the baits were all hit sometime, whether it was that morning or that evening. We saw some moose, some grouse. We saw a marten. The animals were out moving, and it gave you a good vibe for the afternoon.
This is where we got it. It stays light out real late up here, so we hunt until about 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. It's light, very, very long. We sat there, it seemed like forever.
I looked at my watch, I seen it was 7:01. I remember telling you, oh, it's only 7:01. We looked up and I see this big black shadow coming through the woods about probably 50 yards beyond the bait.
It's time again for the Big Buck Expo, presented by Chevrolet at the Florida State Fairgrounds in Tampa, July 12th through 14th. Show guests include Swamp People's Troy Landry and RJ&J Paul Molinaire. This year's show features over 200 hunting and fishing exhibitors, a 3D archery tournament, and a huge snake and reptile exhibit. And the Big Buck Lotto returns with thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Don't wait. Get tickets online at SouthernTrophyHunters.com.
Have you had the dream of hunting on television? You can join the Big E team on television in your very own hunt. It's easy to be a TV hunter with Big E TV, and you get free gear in the process. Book a qualified hunt with Big E Outfitters and ask for details on a TV hunt package. Gear packages can include new bows, muzzleloaders, arrows, hunting knives, and more. You become our guest hunter, and when the hunt is over, you keep all the gear free. Make your dream of hunting on TV a reality with Big E TV. Book your hunt today.
Wisconsin is home to the biggest whitetails any hunter can hope to find. The Wisconsin River Whitetail Ranch is home to some of the biggest of those monsters, with an abundance of resident, heavy-horn, adult bucks ranging in all sizes to fit any hunter's dreams. 180s, 200-inch, 300-inch plus and bigger. All hunts include meals and lodging, as well as many other extras. And you will stay in our beautiful rustic log home with private lodging, full kitchen, and luxurious bedrooms. Give us a call to reserve your dream hunt today. Wisconsin River Whitetail Ranch.
Protect your valuable investments with sound peace of mind. Get a quality custom case by ExcellentCases.com. ExcellentCases.com has a case for all your needs. Bows, guns, cameras and makeup, briefcases and more. Any color options available, including camouflage and even pink for the ladies. We customize your case to your needs. Purchase a new bow or gun case and be entered into a drawing to win a free hunt. ExcellentCases.com, a case for all your needs.
You can see the bear kind of comes in, he grabs food and goes back off and disappears in the brush. And there's a couple times I wasn't sure it was actually going to come in.
It came in probably 3 or 4 times. Took a piece of bread and it would walk back off into the woods and eat that piece of bread, then come back, take another one, go back into the woods and eat it.
You could tell by how on alert this bear was and the fact that it was taking the bread and going back in, that there was, at one point in time, there was another bigger bear around that it was afraid of.
And like I said, I knew it wasn't a big bear, and I was debating back and forth. Do I take it or do I wait for a bigger one? And the more I looked at that bear, I fell in love with it every time. I mean, I love the brown nose on it, and you could see the eyebrows on it had a little brown to them too. And I saw that, and then the chest. I mean, the white markings on the chest. I mean, I was like, man, I want that bear. I knew it wasn't the biggest bear, but it was a trophy to me. Before I took the shot on it, we had a full 360-degree profile of the bear. Not a bad mark on it. Real pretty, silky black coat. And eventually it came in, sat down at the tub, just like pulling up to a dinner table. It sat down and it looked away, and I drew back. Then it looked back at me, and I held it there for a minute, and it looked away again. And just as it looked away, I put a perfect shot right through both lungs, and it kind of barreled off into the woods.
That's awesome. I think you had a good shot. Zoom in on here. We'll see what it looks like. It passed through. I know that much. It passed through and stuck in the ground. First bear taken by Big E. I'm beer journaling. I'm shaking more and more as we go. Give me 5, buddy. Give me 5. I'm so proud of you. Come on. Yes. With my... I've never killed anything with my new Bowtech ammo yet. You just did. I just did. That was a beautiful gift. Thank you, Lord. That was great. Yes. That's the thing I was debating. I was like, man, he looks a little small. He might be only 100, 125 pounds. But I love the markings on his chest. Beautiful bear. He's nice and shiny. He's gonna make a beautiful rug, that's for sure. Wow. All right, now before something else moves in and pins us down, let's go ahead and switch it up.
Well, that brings another great, exciting episode to a close. The Pure Adrenaline series on Big E TV. This is Brandon's first bear, and actually first bear of any of us here in Pure Adrenaline. Big E Outfitters. This is one of our Super Slam hunts, actually. So Brandon's a little bit ahead of me now again. Yeah. We got to thank our sponsors, Bowtech and the folks at Octane, True Fire for the releases, and
Brand new Broadhead.
T1 Broadhead did a great job.
That thing blew right through there. I tell you what, it's anytime you're trying on a new broadhead, you're a little bit skeptical at first, but I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid to take down any kind of game hunting with this new T1 broadhead. That thing blew through there, did its job. Not disappointed one bit.
No, we're fans of a fixed blade broadhead no matter what, and they came out with something that's real simple to use, simple to change the blades, and does a real nice job, flies straight.
There is a land where there's no place for the weak, where one lapse in concentration, one error in judgment can be your last. A land where adrenaline becomes your soulmate. Have you got what it takes? Will you stand your ground? Warthog Safaris will take you closer, giving you the shot and the ultimate rush. With years of experience, Warthog Safaris can be regarded as one of the leaders in the hunting field. With 2 camps in South Africa and various other concessions, you are sure to bag your trophy. If big game is your game, then look no further. Seeing is believing. Let the hunt begin.
Well, as you know, we're up here this week in New Brunswick, Canada, at Outback Sporting Lodge with the Dern family. And we made a good friend from North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Lynn Bissett. And he last night got a bear, same night I got my bear, and his was quite a bit bigger. And he was, what were you eating? Eating a peanut butter sandwich?
I was eating a peanut butter sandwich about 5:30. He came in.
And I guess tell us kind of how it all happened. We weren't there to see it, but
about 5:30, he came into the bait, walked around, got everything set up, ready to go. He turned broadside, made the shot. He ran about 60, 70 yards.
Beautiful bear.
It was exciting. My first bear, I was tickled to death.
Yeah. So the second day of the hunting, we got 2 first bears. So, and tonight we're going to go out and get Big E a bear. He's been itching to draw back and smoke one. So, but congratulations, Lynn. Beautiful bear.
Thank you.
When we got here, the tub was turned right away, so my hopes were really, really high. Brandon and I got up in the stand. They got some really nice little sets for stands they built us. We were very comfortable for a long sit, and we sat all afternoon. Again, it stays late up here till 9 o'clock at night, almost 10 o'clock at night already this early in the spring. We got on about 20 minutes to 7, and I had told Brandon, I said, just my luck when we go hunting in places that I don't see anything. And no sooner did those words get out of my mouth, I looked up. I could see a good 100 yards away. There was a little clearing through the trees, and here is this bear coming.
He's coming.
Bear comes in, and he is licking the cake, going around the tub. And you can see he's a little angry. Jonathan put a nice big rock on the top so it didn't tip over real easy. He's trying to nudge the tub a little, and as he works his way around it, I started sliding over in my chair a little bit so that I could get ready to shoot. Well, the bear got sideways, and I decided to go ahead and draw. And he was in a good position, and I figured he was going to give me the shot. But because of the way I was sitting and I wasn't comfortable, I pulled back from the draw, and he heard me and busted me.
Looking for the hunt of a lifetime on an affordable budget? Big E Outfitters is the Midwest's largest outfitter service, offering all-inclusive packages on monster, elk, and trophy whitetails, with one-on-one guides, all meals, lodging, processing, and taxidermy included. Hunts available on both open range and 100% guaranteed opportunities. Hunt challenging natural environments with hunts tailored to fit any physical requirement, even handicap-accessible hunts. Book your next hunt today at 855-4BIG-ETV or go to our website at BigEOutfitters.com.
Take a trip to the beautiful Northwoods of Wisconsin for some great upland bird hunting at Palmquist Farms. Hunt the elusive ruffed grouse and enjoy the fall colors of the Northwoods, or come later in the year and take a horse-drawn sleigh ride. Try snowshoeing, horseback riding, or cross-country skiing. Fun for the whole family, with great private log cabins with stone fireplaces and home-cooked meals. Book your next family getaway at Palmquist Farms in the North Woods of Wisconsin.
Have you had the dream of hunting on television? You can join the Big E team on television in your very own hunt. It's easy to be a TV hunter with Big E TV, and you get free gear in the process. Book a qualified hunt with Big E Outfitters and ask for details on a TV hunt package. Gear packages can include new bows, muzzleloaders, arrows, hunting knives, and more. You become our guest hunter, and when the hunt is over, you keep all the gear free. Make your dream of hunting on TV a reality with Big E TV. Book your hunt today.
It's time again for the Big Buck Expo, presented by Chevrolet at the Florida State Fairgrounds in Tampa, July 12th through 14th. Show guests include Swamp People's Troy Landry and RJ&J Paul Molinaire. This year's show features over 200 hunting and fishing exhibitors, a 3D archery tournament, and a huge snake and reptile exhibit. And the Big Buck Lotto returns with thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Don't wait. Get tickets online at SouthernTrophyHunters.com.
About to let off, and Brandon's over there telling me, no, hold on, he's waiting. And Brandon says, he's coming back. So I was getting pretty excited, and I could see the bear's head coming back out of the brush. You know, he heard me. I hit a branch when I drew. He heard that. He looked right up there, but he couldn't see us the way the blind was. We had a little pine bound in front of us, and because we were still sitting and I wasn't standing, he never saw me. He just heard a noise that wasn't coming.
Good shot. You got him. I think it was a good shot. That looked like a pretty good shot to me, dude. Dang it. Low. I think. Yes. What's it? Yeah, shoot. Yeah. Oh. Dude, I hate the two bears, dude. He is dead. There's no... Did you see it go in? I saw it go in. I got the whole thing from the time the bear came in. Dude, from the time you drew back to the time you shot, you held that draw back for about 2 or 3 minutes. Dude, I could have never done it. My arms were shaking so bad, there was no way I was going to be able to stand, so I just put it down. I got my sights right. I'm like, okay, fine. And I let him have it. Thank God for the let off on these bows, dude.
Blew right through him.
This shit's awesome.
Oh, I hope he's that big.
Right by that birch.
Oh, look at that blood on the street. Great. Yeah.
Let's go collect your bear.
There?
He's right there. Hey, that brings part 2 of this bear hunt in New Brunswick to a close. There's a lot of adrenaline here. I got my bear tonight.
Yep,
Brandon got his last night. 2 firsts for us. Whether you've done bear or not before, if you're looking for some great adrenaline, great time, great cooking, just a good vacation overall, you got to come out and see the guys up here at Outback Sporting Lodge in New Brunswick, the Dorn family. We had an awesome time here. We're going to thank our sponsors, Bowtech, TrueFire Releases, the new TrueFire T1 broadheads did an awesome job for us.
Excellent job. Both full pass-throughs.
Yep, complete pass-throughs. Our good friends at Outdoor Edge who furnish us with the knives, Gander Mountain and Madison. These guys furnish us with all the gear that we wear. And we can't forget, we've almost forgot at the end of Brandon's, we got the folks from Excellent Cases. They furnish us with all of our cases for traveling, whether we're traveling by land or air. And again, we had a great time. Go to our website. You'll find a little link there for Outback Sporting Lodge. Find their numbers. You cannot pass up an opportunity like this. It's a great hunt.
One of the opportunities that ranches and preserves can provide is the opportunity for those of us that either have progressed in age, maybe something happened to us physically, whether it be an accident. Some folks are born with physical disabilities and handicaps, or they've been in the service and serving this country and keeping us free and coming back. And ranches and preserves can afford opportunities for these people to not only become, but to remain hunters and remain part of our voting group. And one thing at Sandy Hill Ranch and a lot of the ranches that we represent, they got stands like this one right here, handicap accessible stands. If we can get you in there, provide you a safe, fun, and ethical opportunity to be able to harvest a trophy, take it home, and put it on your wall.
It'll be a pure adrenaline series hunt. Again, this. Go ahead.
You would know to a fly. The big
Okay. Look at that, huh? Look at the size of their whitetail up here. There was some big whitetail, eh?
Sure. Right. Back up a little bit. I think we need to on this bear.
I hope you shoot a muskrat.
You better back up to the border.
Hey, Mom! Seeing money! I'm out!
When I got my bear, little did I know Lynn was already back at the lodge eating, what was it, like your 4th meal of the day?
Fourth meal.
I had to throw that in there. Well, as you know, we're up here this week in New Brunswick, Canada, at Outback Sporting Lodge with the Durham family. And we made a good friend from North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Lynn Bissett. And he last night got a bear, same night I got my bear, and his was quite a bit bigger. And he was, what were you?